Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? Time again for the knife of the day. It's a daily series. We're starting with the Spyderco knives. We'll go through the entire collection, all of the Chris Reeve knives, the Browse blade knives, the Striders, the Hinderers, the custom knives, and all of my case knives. You guys have not seen me talk about all the case knives that I have, so we'll do that as well. Just a bunch of knives, knife by knife, day by day. I'm calculating it's probably going to be like a year and a half or so. But check out all the other knives of the day. I have a playlist on this channel. We are continuing with the discontinued knives from Spyderco. And I am holding in my hand one of my top 10 knives. And that might surprise you, but this is the Tim Zowada. I call it Tim Zowada, Zowada, custom knife maker. Worked with Spyderco on this knife, and then Spyderco did a sprint run. This is the sprint run with carbon fiber scales of the Tim Zowada. Now, where do I begin? I wish I had Vision so you guys can feel this. Put it in your hands. It is such a wonderful knife. I think one thing about it is how Spyderco placed the hole for this custom knife maker, where it's not a huge hole, very functional, and it doesn't subtract it doesn't take away from the spear point blade. The carbon fiber is such top quality. And the handle shape, it's like a coffin shape. That doesn't come from me. I stole it from Spyderco. But it really is like a coffin shape. And it just melts in your hands. It really does. The only thing, I'll go into detail on all of these. The only thing I don't like is this clip. So here you have this thing that melts into your hand. I wish it was the, my favorite clip, the little wire clip. It melts into your hand, but you do feel the clip. I mean, you just do right here in your palm. It's a rounded clip. It's not painful, but man, it would be a perfect knife if it wasn't for this clip. As a clip, it functions well, but we now know that the wire clip functions great. I do feel this clip, and that bugs the heck out of me because I'm holding perfection. I really am. It just feels great, snappy. I can't believe it's a production knife. And again, you're going to look at it and go, okay, Kevin, I kind of see this, I can't open it up because of the screws that they use and all of that. Well, I guess you can. But I just think it's so well put together. So let's talk about it. VG10 steel. Of course, nowadays, there's so many super steels. So I think anyone can critique something and say, it could be better steel. Yeah, but this isn't. And VG10 steel is a good steel and it works for me. Again, spear point, hollow ground spear point blade. 2 swedges. You see the swedge on both sides to take off the weight of the blade. But it is a really nice knife. Sure, spear point could be tactical. Any knife can be tactical. But man, what a wonderful EDC knife. And like I said, it melts in your hand, except for the clip. I'm going to go to the handle, which is just wonderful. Let me say just real quick, because a lot of times I'll get questions on Instagram or whatever about this number right here. Some of my knives, you see a little number at the top, and that's because I've bought them from good friends on the secondary market, and those friends are part of the Spyderco Club. And what you do is you put money down, and you get every single knife that Spyderco gets in advance. Some people say, Kevin, why aren't you there? You buy all of the Spydercos. Well, one thing that drives me insane and why I don't buy more custom knives is I like to know when I'm spending my money. And with Spyderco, you never know when they're releasing. And so that's the one thing. But I do buy a lot of them. These are collectors. It's a collector's club. I like buying from these folks because their knives are in such great condition. You'll see in this one it has a V next to it. That's variations. So you could actually be a part of a club and say, I only want the originals and not the variations, or I want all of the ones, or I want all the folding knives and not the fixed blades. Okay? So that's why that number's there. Okay, sorry I went off, and these are supposed to be quick. Oh, this handle is beautiful. The carbon fiber is excellent. The liners are not like they are today with all the super skeletonized, but I like that. It gives a little heft. It doesn't make it super heavy either. It's a 4-ounce knife. Only 4 ounces. But man, that coffin with that wonderful carbon fiber is just perfect. So the blade, we talked about it being hollow ground spear point, 3.2 inches. The actual cutting edge is 2.9 inches. And like I said, a 4-ounce knife. It has a liner lock, which is just smooth and wonderful. This is a great knife. It just is. Again, it's sprint run. It's discontinued. Sprint runs for Spyderco are usually 1,000-ish. Okay, don't comment and say, well, I got a sprint run, it was less. 1,000 or less knives, but they are extremely limited. And once you miss when they're released, then you have to go on the secondary market. This, my friends, is the knife of the day, and what a knife it is. It's the Spyderco Zowada by the custom maker Tim Zowada. Give you a little bit, that's the Sage 1. Give you a chance to look at these knives. Here's the Paramilitary 2. Whoops, sorry about that. And here's the Mannix 2. Let's bring that down. Just to give you a nice look. Slim, wonderful. Wish I had a better clip. Other than that, oh, it's magnificent. One of my top 10 knives of all time. The Spyderco Tim Zowada. If you like the knives of the day, thumb it up. Let me know that you're out there. I need those thumbs. You know, to do anything every single day, including weekends, takes a little bit of effort. But it makes me feel so good when you guys thumb up and let me know that you appreciate this. Share it. Let people know, hey, this crazy fool is doing knives of the day. He's talking about 1.5 years just to get through his collection. He's doing all these Spyderco discontinued knives. Now, we'll get into all the new ones because it's going to be every single knife. But boy, do we have a lot of discontinues to continue. Also, hit that subscribe button. Still 65% of you still haven't hit that free subscribe button. It means a lot to me. So if you like these videos and stuff, hit that. And also, of course, turn on your notifications. Is it a pain? Yes, it's a pain. I've already got pinged 20 times while I've done this video because people that I like their videos that I've turned on their notifications have said they just put it up there. If you don't do it, unfortunately, YouTube just misplaces the videos. I never see them. So if you want to see all the videos we're doing, do that. You can expect a first impression video today. And you can also, like every day, the pocket dump deconstruction. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.